So this is catching multiple spikes using the CT spike detector. Okay, for beginners. All right, this is simple to understand. This spike detector doesn't just release signals, it only shows up on a spike trend. On a spike trend, it only shows up on a spike trend. You understand me? Now look at this. Let me go quickly. Once it is installed, the template it will be given to you. Once it is installed, you can see the green arrow. Once there's a spike, the arrow comes up, indicating more spike is what coming. Okay, and when a spike does not happen, immediately it crosses this red line. You close your trade here. So this helps you to save money rather than when a spike happens and you're waiting for more spike, it reverses back and put you in loss. You understand me? This is one of the good things about this indicator. Once it spikes and the indicator shows up, it says get ready for more spike, and no spike comes up. Once it goes and crosses this red line, close your trade. But if you look, in most cases, it doesn't cross the line before the spike occur. Look at here, as it immediately touches it, another spike occurred again. Look at this one here now. Look at this one here. As it spiked into this region, this spike occurred and the indicator showed you get ready for more spike, and then it spiked. You understand? This is 5 minute. Could this sorry, this 15-minute time frame. Let me go to 5 minute time frame. That is that's the very good time frame to use. Okay. Now look at this spike trend. So it shows up only in a spike trend. Look at this one here. After this spike, it came up telling you more spike, and you entered. It was going, it didn't touch that red line, it spiked down again. You can see the profit you have made here. Look at this place again. Look at this place again. As the spike brought it into this region, it has to enter this region here. Spike has to bring it into this region. You can change this color to the color you understand. Okay, let me just do that quickly. So that is how you do it. You must ensure it comes to this region, the spike brings it in. Okay, now when it spike brought it in here, after this particular spike, the indicator came up and showed you more spike, and then it spiked once and spiked twice, and then it was about crossing that line, it spiked again, and then it went to cross the line before you close your trade. You see, now it brought it in here with this spike, and the indicator showed up. It spiked, arrow came up, more spike, it spiked, arrow came up here, telling you more spike, and it spiked down here. And when it was going up again, no more spike, after it has showed you, you close your trade. Look at this. A spike brought it here into this region, and then the arrow entered and said, wait for more spike. Okay, and then it was going back. It touched the line. It didn't cross the line, because if it crossed the line, you will close your trade. But it didn't cross the line. What it did was that it touched the line and more spike came. Arrow came up again, telling you more spike. It spiked. Arrow came up again, telling you more spike. It spiked. It didn't cross the line here. It spiked down again. Arrow came up telling you more spike. It spiked. Arrow came up telling you more spike. It spiked. Move sideways. It touched the line and spiked again. Touched the line and spiked again. Touched the line. Arrow came up, down, and spiked. So you'll just be eating this thing right from here. It can save. Now look at what I'm trying to say. Now, when this arrow came up telling you more spike, and there was no spike up to this red line, the moment it crosses it with one candle, close your trade. Simple as that. Look at what you'd have gotten here, here, and here. So I'm giving this spike detector to those who enrolled for our course. I'm going to also put this video on our YouTube channel. It's called the cut throat spike detector. Okay, so if you're interested in it, just contact me, and we'll take it up from there. You understand me? The CT spike detector is very powerful detector. Okay, it helps you minimize your loss. The moment it wants to cross that line, all you do is to close. Best on crash, what's it called? Crash. This is crash 1000. Okay, let me move further. This is crash 500. Okay, so another way you can use in getting the signal to know when to get ready is this trend line. When the trend line is above here, it's time to expect a spike. When you see it down here, you expect less. but it's not 100%. When I mean not 100%, like I said, it's 95%. In other words, look at it, it was down here, it was down here, but you can see how the trend was keep coming down. If you were in this market, you'd have eaten a lot from this downtrend, a lot from this downtrend. I'm telling you, this indicator works with trend. It does not show up in the normal trend, but it shows up in the spike trend. You understand that? Now look at this. Look at this one here. After the spike came down, it brought it into this zone. It showed it up here, red. Let me change the color quickly so you can see. You can see what I'm trying to do. So you can see. So the indicator showed up here. You can reduce the size if you want, and then it spiked. It spiked there. You can see, and then the arrow showed up, told you more spike is coming. It spiked, and it was going back to reduce your profit. The moment you cross the line, you close it, and then spike brought it again into this zone. Indicator showed up, more spike is coming. It went up and it spiked. Okay, went up here again, and what, you close your trade. You keep watching it as it spiked into this region again. Look at it, showed you one, there was no spike, you go to that zone, you close your trade. Now look at this, it brought it down here again. The indicator showed up, spike is coming, and it spiked. Indicator showed up, more spike, is spiked. Indicator showed up, more spike, is spiked. Down, indicator showed up, more spike, is spiked. Okay, until it now went to that red line and crossed it, you close. Spike brought it back in there again. Indicator showed up for more spike and it spiked. And as it was about to go, the moment you cross that line, you close your what? You close your trade. You close your trade. Look at this recent one now. Look at this. You have 18 something good from here. Look at it. The spike brought it down into the zone. Indicator showed up, more spike is coming, and you entered. It didn't even cross the line, it spiked. It went again. It didn't cross the line, it spiked. Indicator showed up, more spike is spiked. Showed up, more spike is spiked. Indicator showed up for more spike is spiked. Indicator showed up for more spike is spiked. All down. This is how you can catch a long spike trend. Okay, you can catch a long spike trend using this CT spike indicator. 5 minute time frame is good for it. Okay, 5 minute time frame is good for it. So this is it. This is it. This is it. I'll move now to crash 1000. So this is crash 1000. Now you can see all this move right from here, right from here, all this move right from here. You got it down here, you close your trade there, it came up, you close your trade there. So it makes you not to lose money, as like losing money, you understand me? Also be watching this something. Okay, this is a buy trend, you understand me? You have no business there, you have no business there at all. You have no business there. Look at the normal trend where you are supposed to trade. Once you find it up there, look at it, it spiked into this region, and then it came down, spike, spike, indicator came up for more spike, it spike, 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 until you cross the line, you close your trade, wait for more. In the spike brought it down to this region again below the red line, and then it showed you, it spiked and showed you an indicator for more spike. It spiked, spike, spike, it came down to cross the line, you close your trade. Look at the same thing here too. The spike brought it to this region. After the spike, indicator showed up for more spike. It went, it didn't cross the red line, it spiked down again, and it went, it spiked down again, and it went like that, it spiked down, spiked down. It helps you to save money. All right, thank you and have a wonderful time. Enjoy the indicator.